Hello everyone, welcome to the ninth ever episode of PodGuy, and today we have the one and only Josie Toaster Fire. Woohoo! Yay!
Yay, it's me, Toaster Fire.
Oh gosh,
Insane.
the audio just got a little okay. Alright, it's better now.
How bad is it?
It's a
How
little
bad's the
it's not that bad. I think it's distinguishable. Alright, introduce yourself, Toaster Fire.
Hi, I'm Toaster Fire. I'm drinking an ultra peachy keen monster. It's my new favorite flavor. I kept seeing ads on YouTube, and then I decided to buy one from Walmart, and I loved it. So now I bought 2 more.
Whoa. Tell us all about yourself. Give your entire life story, or something close to that.
One time I was born. When I was at Walmart the other day, I bought a peachy keen monster, and it's so good.
Yes, you did.
I just bought 2 more. I'm obsessed.
That's great, Toaster Fire. So, tell me, how did you meet the famous Eli guy?
Okay, so there's this thing called tech, which you mentioned.
You don't have to go too in detail about this, by the way.
I won't.
Okay.
But, you know, okay. No. I'm gonna give a whole story, okay? Because I was listening to the other podcasts in the past few days, right? And everyone was just like, oh, I met Eli guy at church or whatever. And I'm like, no, this is boring, okay? You gotta entertain people. I like entertaining the people. I'm not a YouTuber yet.
Okay, I guess I won't stop you.
But I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna tell the whole okay, so...
The entire story is... Okay, whatever.
I'm gonna tell the part of the story about the conversation that I don't remember having. Okay.
Whatever,
so,
just go ahead,
Tech 91. Tech is Teens Encounter Christ, a weekend where a bunch of teenagers get together and sleep in a church and learn about Jesus or whatever. I don't know. That's the best way to describe it.
That pretty much is what it is.
And then you can go back and work too. So, and it's 3 times a year. So, last year, in March, they had a tech, and we went to tech.
I can't even hear this.
I don't remember ever interacting with Eli the entire tech. But you tell your side of the story now.
I don't want to.
No, but it's funny. The people need to know.
Well, basically, I was like, that Toaster Fire girl, she's pretty cool. So I talked to her at the reunion, which is like a thing after the actual tech. And
Wait,
then...
what color was my hair when I first went through tech?
Huh?
What color was my hair when I first went through it? Was it brown?
It was blonde. Definitely blonde. I remember that distinctly.
Yeah, so that was before I dyed it pink. So...
Yeah. Now it's blue/green, obviously. Yeah. Okay. I think we told the whole story of that, or enough.
And then Wooshi emailed me.
Okay.
Can I say the email?
Whatever.
It adds to this. He emailed me on the Jose Loves Fun email. And sent me a link to Eli's channel, and then I watched like one of his videos where he rated his hands or something. I don't remember.
Ranking every video game ever as an April Fool's video.
Yeah, that one. And you ranked your fingers at the end, and I felt offended.
I know, I remember that.
Also, I made like lists for things in preparation for being on the podcast.
Whoa!
So I have like lists for answers for certain things.
Okay.
So
cool. That's good. I don't think anyone else has done that so far. James might have, because I told him the questions in advance, but I guess other people could hear the questions in advance since they like listen to the podcasts. But
I listened to every episode except I didn't finish the
Whoa.
The episode with Mr. Alt.
Oh. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought. Good job, Toaster Fire.
But I listened to the entirety of every single one except for that one. I listened to the first half of it.
Nice. Okay. How's your day going so far? Oh yeah. How's your day going so far? What's happened?
Well, I woke up at like 3:00 p.m., which is... I felt really bad because I was not very productive. But yesterday I was cleaning my room all day. so now I have all my clothes put away in my closet. Now I still have to sort them, but stuff. But you know.
Nice.
So I didn't get to bed until almost 4 a.m. and then I woke up at about 3 p.m.
4 a.m. Wow. I went to bed actually about normal for summer, which is like 12.
Yeah, so early compared to me.
I know. I've always been someone that like goes to bed like early, and I used to have like a phase where like I stayed up late, but it wasn't actually late, but for me it was late. It was till like 10 or 9 or something when I was in like 4th grade. And then when I couldn't sleep, I got like really stressed that I couldn't sleep. I was like, "Oh no, this is the worst thing ever." And so that made it even harder for me to sleep. So that was a dark time.
I only sleep at a more reasonable time during the summer than during the school year. Because like I was homeschooled for the past 2 years, so I didn't like, go to school or anything. So it was so weird because I would like go to bed at 4 a.m. on regular school nights and then not wake up till like 10.
Wow. Weird.
So, and then during the summer, this past like 2 weeks, I've had like a super good sleep schedule. Like I've been going to bed before 1 a.m. and waking up at like 7.
Before 1 a.m. That's a great sleep schedule.
I was so myself.
I'm
Actually,
so proud of you.
I hated it because I always fell asleep before I wanted to. I wanted to stay up later.
I'm sorry. Alright, how's my day going so far? I haven't done much, well, I guess a little more than the average day, I guess. I went to the pool. I told you about that. I drank a bunch of water at the pool. I had a contest with my brother, and I drank more than him. And then, let's see, a family from church came to my house for a little bit, and then they went home, and then I had PodGuy, so nothing too crazy or major, but
yeah,
pretty good.
I had something crazy and major happen, but I'm not going to disclose that on the podcast.
All right, fair enough.
A very bad thing that happened. So yeah.
Fair enough. How's your day? Is there anything big or exciting coming up in your life?
I'm going camping with my family this weekend, so I'm probably not gonna be able to afford much at all.
No.
I don't know if I'll have Wi-Fi. I'm gonna be at Rice Fest.
Wow, is that the thing you told me about that one time?
It's a Christian festival.
Wow.
With Christian artists. I'm not looking forward to it because I hate camping with my family.
No, I love camping with my family.
I don't like anyone in my family, so I hate camping with my family.
Wait, you said your mom was okay. You said you hate all your siblings, but I remember you saying, "Oh, my mom's okay." Right?
She's okay sometimes.
Wow, that's harsh.
Okay. I'm being a bit dramatic on the hating my family. I don't hate anyone in my family. I just don't
really
want to go out of my way to spend time with my family. So.
You said you kind of hate Connor, but whatever.
I don't hate him.
Oh, I hope Connor's not listening to this. Anyways, speaking of, I got to get Connor on PodGuy sometime. I mentioned that. That would be cool.
I'll let him record. I'll let him record on my Discord.
Whoa. Connor for PodGuy. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna have my grandparents on PodGuy eventually when I go up to the lake. I don't know. It's so much fun just thinking of the wild possibilities of who could be on PodGuy because it's endless possibilities.
I could have just come to your house to record PodGuy. I literally could have done that.
You could have, if you wanted to.
My mom said I should have, and I said, nah, I'm too lazy, and we don't have enough gas in the car.
Wow, you should have did it when you came to my house yesterday, when you just dropped this stuff off. Wait, no, yes.
About that. I gave you the wrong bags.
No.
I was supposed to give you a box, but I forgot the box at my house, so you have the wrong bags.
Oh, okay. I'll tell my parents about that later.
Okay.
My mom, right after you left that day, my mom was like, "You should have invited her to do something," and I was like, "Dude, she was just leaving. It's probably too short of notice." It was the whole thing. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have been able to hang out because I had to bring my stepsister ? Home.
Okay.
So.
It's alright. It's alright.
Yeah.
Bigger exciting coming up for me. Nothing really. VBS is over. It has been.
BVS was fun.
Yeah, nothing really at all. Do you have any pets? If so, who's your favorite pet? Talk about your pets.
Okay. My favorite pet is my dog Gibby. I love him so very much. He's a dachshund. He's very old. He's a bit fat. He's kind of stupid, but it's okay. I still love him so very much.
Aww.
And then we have another dog, Cooper. I love him too because those two are my dogs. He looks like a deer. He looks like if a deer and a fox and a kangaroo had a dog baby.
Aww.
He's very strange.
Wait, didn't you have one named like Thor?
Yeah, that's our family dog. His name is Thor. He looked like he's a terrier chihuahua, so he just looks like what a terrier chihuahua would be. He kind of looks like a cow.
Oh, sorry, I gotta turn off Discord notifications. Silly Nick is DMing me. He always DMs me in the middle of these pod guys asking if I'm recording a pod guy, because he always somehow knows when I'm recording pod guy. No, it was something else. Wow.
I'm DMing him right now.
Whoa. Don't you dare tell him I'm on pod guy. Or you're on pod guy. Can't be leaked. Good.
I'm definitely not doing it right now.
Oh, anyway, sorry. I gotta get back to the questions. I just DM all of the questions to me6 on Discord, so that's how I always look at them.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Do you like drawing? If so, what do you like to draw? What's the last thing you drew?
I like drawing. I like drawing a lot. I'm trying to think. I was trying to draw myself like a little icon of like a toaster like on fire the other day.
That's
and then I gave
so
up.
Cool. No, do it. I'm drawing that.
I will.
Okay, if you don't do it, I'm doing it.
I'll draw it so you can put it on the thumbnail of this video, okay?
Oh, okay. Works for me. I was just gonna put the one picture of you drinking out of the McDonald's cup that we took, but that's good too.
No, I'll make an icon so you can put it on the thumbnail.
Yay, that'll be fantastic.
I could just poorly edit my actual face onto a toaster that's on fire.
Great idea.
That would be really funny. I might do that.
Yeah, do it. Draw.
Maybe. Anyways, what's the next question, Eli?
The next question is, what are some of your most nostalgic childhood memories?
Oh, I have this on the list.
Yeah!
I was thinking of ideas because everyone else's stories were really dry. So, I have 2 stories. So, first of all, there's the reoccurring dream that I've had since I was like 7.
Oh, you have reoccurring dreams? I never have that.
I don't remember who it was, but there was one person, I think it might have been James, who you had on here, who was talking about a dream that he had.
Uh-huh.
When he was little, about the bear. It was a blue bear.
I remember that.
I'm pretty sure that was James.
It was James.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I listened to that one, like, last night when I was at, like, 2 a.m.
Nice.
So yeah, I had this reoccurring dream when I was really little, and I think it was maybe in, like, 1st grade. And it was this dream, and it was so scary to me when I first had it. And I would wake up crying every time I would have it. Aww. But now it's just funny. So it starts off, and I'm like in a van or something, and I'm driving to where my daycare used to be when I was really little, and I thought it was a church for some reason. So I drive, and then it's a church instead of the daycare, but it's in the same place that the daycare building used to be. So we go in church, and everyone's, like, worshiping, but it's like they're singing, like, hymnals, like, really old hymnals, which is nothing like the churches I've gone to. It's very, like, it's terrifying for me, because it's all, like, dark and, like, candlelit, and they're all going, oh, and it's very scary. And then I hear a noise in the back room, so I go and I sneak into the back room, and there's a zebra.
No.
And it's like I don't remember. It's not a correctly colored zebra. It's, like, purple. I don't know. Because I was really into Lisa Frank when I was little. So it's, like, a neon-colored zebra. And it has one foot stuck in the ground. So it's, like, in distress. And it's, like, freaking out. And it has a foot stuck in the ground. And so I get really concerned, and I start crying, because I'm like, oh no, the zebra's foot is in the ground. And I look in the hole that's in the ground, and I see there's a lion beneath it that's trying to eat its foot.
Whoa, trippy.
And that's why it was a nightmare to me, because I was always so scared that something would happen to the zebra. And then I went downstairs, and there was the lion, and I started yelling at the lion, and then I always wake up.
Wow, that's so oddly specific. What in your life could have possibly made you have that dream?
I have no idea, but I've had that dream, like, almost at least once a month.
How do other people remember their dreams so well? I only remember my dream if, like, I don't know, if something if something notable happens in it or something. I never remember dreams.
I wrote about it in school one time or something when I was in, like, 5th grade, so.
Yeah, I write about my dreams sometimes, like, when I remember them, and that helps me remember it better.
I had to for an assignment, so.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. What?
And then I have my most iconic childhood story. I don't know if I should share about this on the podcast, but it's the one that everyone likes to, mention when they talk.
I think I might know what it is.
You know what? It's the one with the kittens.
I thought so. I was gonna mention that to you if you weren't already gonna bring it up.
I had that on the list. I had those 2 things on the list.
Nice.
So, I will share this on the podcast, because why not?
You might as well, like, do it. Just do it.
Okay. So, I was like 3, and we had these 5 kittens in our downstairs bathroom, and they would always hide behind our toilet, and I never liked when they would hide behind the toilet, because I wanted to play with the little kittens, but they were always terrified of me, because I was like 3. So I would, like, chase them around, and I would pull them out behind the toilet and pull them out into the floor, and I would say, no, you gotta stay here, and they would keep hiding from me. So I had to find a way that they couldn't hide from me. Now we had this plastic tub that we had the litter in, and it was like a sealable tub. So I put them all in there, and I was, like, playing with them, but they were all in there, so I had to, like, reach down in there and play with them. And then, before I left, I was like, I don't want to have to do this again. I'm gonna be smart about this, and I'm gonna close the lid.
Smart.
And seal the lid. And I sealed the lid, and the mama cat was in there too, and she jumped on the lid. She was, like, scratching at it because all her kittens were in there meowing for their lives. And then I left, and I, went to bed for the night. And then the next morning, we found all of the kittens still in there, but dead because they suffocated.
How many were there again?
5.
5. That's iconic.
So I murdered 5 kittens at the age of 3.
Wow, when you first told me that, I thought it was with, like, a knife or something. I was imagining it to be more gruesome.
No, I didn't know they needed to breathe, so.
Wow.
It was a simple misunderstanding, really.
Very simple. Did you come up with any other stories? Because I was dumb and I forgot to think of one again. Again, for, like, this is, like, what, the 9th podcast? Oh.
I could probably think of another one if you want me to.
It's okay, you don't have to.
Okay. I already shared 2, so.
Yeah, you did.
I shared 1 for me and 1 for you.
That's more than that was better childhood memories than anyone else on the podcast has really had so far. So good job. You went the extra mile.
Heck yeah. Also, just wait till we get to the overrated section, because I have so many things on a list for that.
Oh, that's next. What are some overrated things in your opinion?
Oh, let me start. First of all, Star Wars. Star Wars is so overrated.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Hey,
I'm not in the mood.
You're not gonna agree with me.
No, I haven't.
You're not. You're gonna hate me for the next point. So let's talk about Star Wars before we move on.
Okay.
I think it's very overrated. My family loves Star Wars. My mom is obsessed with Yoda, so she has a bunch of, like, Yoda merch around our house. I don't think it's as good as people think it is.
All
Everyone overhypes it. The original movies were just kind of boring to me. I watched them as a kid. I haven't rewatched them since I was little, so maybe it's because I haven't rewatched them, but I think it's way too overrated. I think the franchise just needs to stop.
All right. Can I give my take on Star Wars before you move on to the next thing? I've seen all the movies, like, at least twice. I had a big phase with Star Wars, but I have not been in them. Like, it just doesn't excite me thinking about it. Like, it's just not. It's not fun anymore. It's just boring and it's bland because I think I've I've known it since like for pretty much my entire life, so it doesn't interest or fascinate me anymore. It got boring.
Yeah, I think the hype around it is like I think it's okay. It's not bad. It's good. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
It's good. It's just boring to me, you know?
Like, as good as people say it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we agree on that.
Definitely.
Are you ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah, go ahead. Just say it.
The Angry Birds movies.
No!
I think the Angry Birds movies are overrated because
okay, I get that.
You won't shut up about them.
I don't unironically like them. I like them. I like them as a meme. It's not unironic, but it's not ironic either. They make me happy, and I don't know why. So I can get that.
And Lucy will not stop talking about them. You just always talk. You always bring up the Angry Birds movie, and I go, just shut up, man. I haven't even seen the second one, and I don't want to at this point. I'm going to.
They're good.
I will eventually, just so I can, have my actual take on it. But I think it's overrated.
Wow, I was scared. I thought you were gonna say Milo Murphy's Law or Phineas and Ferb or something. Phew.
No, Phineas and Ferb is on the list later.
What? I thought you hadn't even seen it.
I've seen a bit of it.
That's stupid. You're stupid. Whatever. Say the next thing.
Okay. The next thing is Eli's opinions.
Oh, please don't do the Volumity thing. I can't take that. I actually can't. Okay.
You know what? The other day. Okay. Okay. I also have another point that I want you to bring up in the podcast as a question.
Okay.
But I'll get into that after, so I will skip this one as of now. And then we can talk about that when I bring up that.
I think I know what it is, and I don't want to talk about that.
We can talk about our pet peeves after this, okay?
Okay, then.
Okay, I think chicken nuggets are severely overrated.
Oh, interesting. I disagree.
I used to be obsessed with them. My YouTube is literally like chicken nugget or something.
Hey, you said you didn't have a YouTube channel.
No, like the channel I like videos and stuff on.
You got mad at me when I sent it once.
Yeah, because I hated that phase of my life when I was obsessed with them, because they're not even that good. Like, they're good, they're classic, but they're like, way overrated.
I disagree, but respect that. I can kind of respect that.
Thank you, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one on my list, because I have 8 in total.
Oh, nice. That's a lot.
Number 5, llamas. I think llamas are overrated.
What? Of all the...
I think llamas and sloths.
Because I got
People
one.
make so much merch of llamas and sloths, and I think they're completely overrated. Llamas aren't even that good. All they do is spit. They're so rude. They just spit on you.
Wow. Well, it was...
Sloths are stupid. Sloths are so stupid. I hate sloths. Okay. You know what they do?
No. What do they do?
You know how sloths move super slowly?
Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with that.
First of all, because of how slowly they move, they grow moss on themselves because that's how slowly they move. The moss grows on them. Second of all, these idiots. You want to know the biggest cause of death in sloths is?
What?
Falling to their death. You know why they fall to their death all the time?
Because they climb.
Because they move so slowly, they mistake their own arm for a branch, grab onto their own arm, and try to keep climbing, and then they fall to their death because they're holding their own arm.
That's funny. That's something I would do. I would do that so much if I was a sloth.
They're so stupid. I hate them. They're so overrated. Like, they're genuinely... People make way too much merch for sloths and llamas.
So you don't like the sloth I gave you?
What?
So you don't like the sloth I gave you?
You didn't give me a sloth. You gave me a llama.
I mean, not sloth. Stupid. Llama.
No, I like the llama you gave me because it's colorful.
Yay, I'm validated.
Okay.
Right.
Now that I've ranted on that, next thing. Most Mario games.
No!
I'm coming for your entire brand today. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That was the old brand.
I think most Mario games are severely overrated because I don't know. Maybe it's just because I didn't play much when I was a kid. All I did was, like, Mario 64, and Mario Galaxy on the Wii.
I played Mario Galaxy a lot. You all know that. I don't know why I'm saying that.
I like Mario Galaxy. It's good, you know. I never got to finish the game because the game disc was broken. So at the last...
That happened for me too.
The last cut never fully played, so I could never fully complete the game.
Aww.
So you defeat Bowser, and then there's a cutscene, and then it just stops. It says, the disc is bad. And I go, I'm going to cry.
Oh, well, I can see why that would scare you away from Mario games for life.
It was very sad.
Yeah.
So that's my Mario trauma.
But what other Mario games are overrated to you though? Like,
I don't know. I just think like it's just a basic platformer. Like the original games are just basic platformers. So I think they get way too much hype than they need. Like I think Tetris is better than most Mario games because I'm not a platformer person. I think it just depends on the type of person you are. They're just, I guess, not my type of games that I enjoy. And I think they're
fair, I guess.
They're trying hard. They made Mario Golf. I think they're just trying to milk every single thing they can out of the Mario brand.
But okay, whatever.
They made Mario Golf.
But people actually like those games. Just saying.
Well, yeah, because it's the Mario brand. Okay, if they made M&M Golf, people aren't gonna buy M&M Golf.
That's probably wait. I think M&M kart racing is a thing. Actually, Scott the Wall's probably talked about that once.
Yeah, there's also I have M&M Beach Party on the Wii.
Whoa, there's probably a lot of M&M games. I'm looking this up now. Let me look it up. M&M games. Wait, video games. I should specify just in case.
I've also decided I'm determined to make this podcast, this episode, over an hour long.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. I believe in you. Whoa, there's M&M's Adventure, M&M's Beach Party, M&M's The Lost Formula. Is that a DS game or something?
I have Beach Party. It's not that fun.
I see it right here. M&M's Break 'em on the I think that's on the DS. M&M's Blast on the Game Boy Advance. This is the best thing to talk about on a podcast. M&M's games. All right.
I agree. Especially since on the last episode, I believe you said it was either you or maybe it was Corey who said that M&M's are overrated.
I said that in one of them, definitely. They are overrated. They're not great.
I think they're good. I think they're good in trail mix.
They're good when they have nuts inside them, but that's all.
I don't like the peanut ones. I think
they're good. They're good in cookies. They're pretty good in cookies, but that's all.
Oh, they're great in cookies.
Yeah.
Okay. On the topic of cookies, I was also gonna bring this up later. How does Subway make their white chip macadamia nut cookies so good?
That's not overrated though, is it?
It's not overrated.
Right.
This is just a separate thing.
Okay.
I love those cookies.
I've probably had one in my life. I don't remember.
I would sell my kidney for those cookies. They're so good.
I always just had the choice of between getting chips or a cookie at Subway, and I always picked chips because chips are cool.
I would have picked white macadamia nut cookie.
Nice.
They're so good.
What else was overrated?
Stuffed crust pizza.
Nah. Disagree.
Personally, I'm a thin crust pizza person. I think stuffed crust pizza, in like movies, people are like, what kind of pizza you want? And they're like, stuffed crust, and they're all getting like all excited. And I go,
that's just
it's not
despicable
that
me,
good.
I think. Yeah.
This might be one of those things where it's just I don't like the thing, and it's not overrated. I just don't like it. But still, like, come on.
Fair, I guess. Yeah, it's okay.
That's just my opinion. I prefer thin crust pizza because I prefer an equal blend of crust to sauce to cheese, you know?
Yeah.
And then whatever other toppings I have.
Fair.
But
What else?
Yeah, that's it. And the last point on this subject is Phineas and Ferb.
No.
I think Phineas is overrated.
You're dumb.
I know. I'm aware.
Not that dumb, but like that's.
Half of these I specifically put on here to make you mad.
That's okay.
Because I thought of them and
it's
I'm
not
like,
okay, but I'm saying it's okay for the sake of this.
No, Eli, I'm trying to. Come on.
Explain yourself. Explain yourself.
I will explain myself, okay? I think the Phineas and Ferb movies and the show itself are way overrated. Like,
No.
It's not even the theme song. The theme song is good. I like the theme song.
It is good.
The idea of it is fine, but it's not that good. I don't like the animation very much. I don't like that their faces are weird shapes.
But it's character design that makes it distinct. That's what. It has amazing character designs. It's supposed to look distinct so that you can like tell by the silhouette. It's like Sonic. It's like, oh, what's that character? Oh, you can tell it's Sonic, or oh, you can tell that's Phineas or Ferb. It's.
I mean, I get that from an artist's point, but I'm not looking at this from an artist point of view. I'm looking at this from a me point of view, not including my artist part. I'm looking at this as me trying to enjoy a show. Like, I couldn't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the anime, because I hated the animation.
I guess it's fair to not like something because of the animation, but I don't get it. I don't get that.
I mean, it's fine. I've seen a few episodes. The show is fine. I would never consider it one of my favorite shows. Like, wow. I much rather prefer shows like Gravity Falls.
I mean, that's a good opinion. But...
They have smooth animation, the colors, just everything about Gravity Falls makes me so happy. Then there's Phineas and Ferb, where I'm like, okay, well, if it's on Cartoon Network and I'm visiting somewhere that has cable...
It's on Disney Channel, you silly person.
Okay, whatever, dude. I don't know. I don't watch it.
Sorry.
It's fine. I enjoy you getting angry. It's funny.
Sorry. But here's my take on it. It's a masterpiece because it has so many episodes, and the art style is good, and the character designs are good, and the premise overall is very good. It's clever, it's unique, it's something that you can't find like anywhere else on movies and TV. And on top of that, like, it's funny. It's very, very well written, and it can literally be enjoyed by any person of any age. Like, adults find it funny, teenagers find it funny. It's been like the biggest part of my teenagehood, not my childhood, my teenagehood. That's saying something. And it can just be enjoyed by anyone. And I feel like as long as as long as it's funny, that can like really save pretty much any movie or show. Like, it can have like an okay plot or like okay other elements, but if you're like laughing the whole time, then that just makes it better because it has really good writing and it's perfect. It's the perfect show. And the movie's okay. Across the Second Dimension is a cinematic masterpiece. I don't care who you are, but that movie the songs are fantastic, and the animation is really good, and it just the story incorporates all of the characters into it so expertly, and it's funny as always, and the songs just feel so much better than the actual show, and the plot is like higher stakes, and it's a masterpiece of a film. And the second movie, Candace Against the Universe, it's not as good, but I really appreciate it because it has a heart. It has like emotions that the rest of the show and the other movie don't have. So I really appreciate that. And the ending song is a banger. It's a masterpiece. You have to listen to it. It's a good movie. They're both good movies. It's an amazing show. Sorry. That's my opinion.
I like the soundtrack for it. I like the music in it. The music is good. I will agree with you on that.
That's good. What's your favorite song? Just out of curiosity.
I don't watch it, so the theme song, I guess.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry, that went on too long, but you were going on for a long time too, so it is justified, and I had to back myself up because that's something I'm passionate about. And Milo Murphy's Law is a whole other story entirely. So yeah.
I haven't seen it, so I can't say if it's overrated or not.
Okay.
I just think it's annoying how much you talk about it.
I would think the same thing. Did you have more things on that list?
No, that was the end.
All right, cool. Now we can move on. Have you seen any good movies or shows lately?
Well, I finished Amphibia a bit ago.
Nice.
That was good. I cried on the last few episodes.
Nice. That's fair enough. Get Wooshi to watch. I know for a fact you're listening to this podcast, Wooshi. Watch Amphibia. Do it. You gotta peer pressure him into watching it.
It's really good, and I cried a lot.
It is very, very good. It's fantastic.
If you don't cry, you have no soul.
Definitely. All right. Things I watched. Well, Milo Murphy's Law and Phineas and Ferb are part of my lifestyle, and I watch those almost every day, so I'm not counting that. But other than that, I watched Monsters University the other day since my sister's like going off to college. What? That was a whole bunch of glitchy noises. I couldn't understand that.
I watched the first half of that movie the other day too.
Whoa, yeah. Since my sister's going off to college, she wanted to watch it, and it made me appreciate. It's a really good movie. It's a good underdog story. It makes you feel good, you know.
I didn't finish it. I've seen it, but only when it first came out.
Oh, I've seen that movie like actually a lot compared to other Pixar movies, so it's fun. It's a lot of
That's
fun.
fair.
Yeah. Any other things you've been watching?
I'm trying to think of anything off the top of my head. I watch a lot of Disney Plus because it's like
Me too.
all we have.
Me too. We have like Disney Plus and Netflix, and that's it, basically.
Oh, I finished rewatching Girl Meets World for the like 50th time, and I'm still watching through Boy Meets World with my mom.
Whoa, nice. My sisters liked the live. I prefer obviously animated Disney Channel shows, but they watch through Good Luck Charlie 50 times, and then Shake It Up, and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Yeah, I don't know why Disney Channel always just has mediocre live action shows, but then the cartoons are just where it's at, you know. That's my opinion.
I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah.
I watch very little live action things because I'm very much a
Me
more
too.
cartoon. So I can absolutely agree with that.
Good opinions.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What video games have you been playing lately? Anything?
Just Animal Crossing, I guess. Oh! I have a thing for this. There's this game I found on the App Store the other day when I was scrolling through the App Store, and I downloaded it on my tablet, and I've been playing it a lot. It's called Mini Farm, and it's so cute. It's a little 8-bit game where you like collect resources, and you have to like progress the story with resources. And it's a very like I haven't gotten very far in it. I've only gotten to the second like area. But it's so cute, and I like it a lot, and I like it a lot.
Aw. Is it like Heyday? Because my sister's addicted to that game on the phone.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. It's called Mini Farm. It has nothing to do with an actual farm. The most you do with a farm is like collect stuff from animals, and there's only like 3 animals that I've seen so far.
That's weird. What do you do?
So it's a little 8-bit game where you walk around and like break rocks, and like it has a little bit of a Minecraft feel to it, because the fact that all you do is collect resources and you can sell them, and then you get money, and then you can buy a house, and then when you buy the house, you have to use the resources and money to buy a house, and you can progress to the next area once you get a house.
Is it like Stardew Valley? Because it kind of sounds like that, or like Terraria, or one of those kinds of things.
It's a little bit like Stardew Valley. Just it looks like Stardew Valley.
Huh.
It has the same like style to it.
I never got it. I played that once, as I said in the podcast, so you know that.
I've only ever seen people play Stardew Valley, but I like it a lot, and I would get it.
Nice. I haven't been playing anything. I don't think. Let's see. My brother's addicted to Geometry Dash, but that's not me. He talked about that in his podcast. Wait, that one hasn't even come out. That one's gonna. I accidentally deleted that podcast, but I recovered it because I realized, hey, you can go into your recently deleted and get things that you recently deleted. So that'll come out today. I'm gonna try to upload that today, and this one will likely come out tomorrow. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, no video games for me lately.
My mom listens to your podcast now sometimes.
Which ones does she listen to?
I don't think she's actually listened to any yet, but she walked downstairs and I was listening to the Wuxi one the other day. And she walked downstairs and she's like, "Why do I hear familiar voices in your bathroom, Josie?"
But you listen to it without earbuds?
Well, yeah, because my headphones just broke the other day.
So my voice just blares throughout your house? I don't know how I like that.
I live in the basement, so I was cleaning in my basement bathroom, and my mom she can't hear from upstairs or anything. So you'd have to like be near the door to hear it. And she walked downstairs to see what I was doing. And I was cleaning my bathroom and listening to the podcast.
It's so funny. Tell Connor to listen to the podcast. He better.
No.
But then if he listens to it, maybe he can get on. We'll see.
Maybe. We'll see, yeah.
Alright. What food have you been having lately?
Like I said, I drank that Peachy Keen Monster Energy, and
Nice.
that was really good. That's my new favorite flavor of Monster. What have I eaten? I ate ice cream thing today.
Ooh.
I think that's actually all I've eaten, because I didn't wake up till like 3.
No. You gotta eat or else you'll die.
That's the point.
I had some tacos and some tater tots for supper today. That was alright. I don't know if I had any. I don't think I had anything for lunch. I had cornflakes for breakfast this morning. That's not Cheerios. Isaac is always like, I'm PodGuy. You always talk about how you have Cheerios for breakfast every single episode. But it was cornflakes this time. So I think
That's so epic.
he might be listening to this right now because he hears pretty much every single PodGuy I record since he's always playing Mario Maker next door, which is
Wait, who, Isaac?
yeah, Isaac or Muncher Maniac. So
Scream at him and tell him I said hi.
no. Food. That's all the food I had today. I think.
I haven't had tater tots since tech. And I like tater tots a lot, and I miss them now.
Tater tots are pretty good.
I like those like the hash brown patties that they have at like McDonald's. Those are good. I love those.
Oh, we have like hash brown triangle thingies at school sometimes. Those are pretty good. I haven't had the McDonald's thing you talked about.
I get those every time I visit my friend.
Nice.
She loves hash browns from McDonald's. So.
Where's your favorite place in the world to travel to?
That's another thing I think is overrated. Travel. I think travel is overrated unless you're with certain people.
Huh.
I think traveling is only because I don't like. My mom loves traveling, so she makes us do a bit of not much traveling, but she makes us do a bit of traveling. But I don't like traveling with my family.
I like traveling. I didn't prepare a place. As always, I always kind of forget that I have PodGuy, so never prepared anything. I don't even know what I'm gonna say for the final last words, but thankfully we're not close to that yet. So we're kind of close. That's okay.
I can think of somewhere where I can think of a few places I'd like to travel to.
Ooh, where?
Okay, well, everyone I know has been to like Disney World or Disneyland, and I've never been to like an actual amusement park.
Aw, you go there.
I want to, I really want to, but I don't have the money.
Wow.
And my mom hates Florida for some reason.
I'll take you to Disney World someday, Josie. I promise. Maybe.
Yay.
Definitely. Where
I'll
else?
take you up on that.
Yeah. Any other places you wanted to travel, or was it just that?
Oh, Canada. I want to go to Canada. I love Canada.
Whoa. You could meet Oliver from Discord.
Yeah, not for anything specific. I just love Canada. Also, the UK. I want to go to specifically, what's it called? There's an arcade in the UK that I want to go to.
Why that? What's special about it?
I don't know. There's there's one more place that I would really, really, really want to. It's like on my bucket list specifically.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's a tourist trap in California, and it's where they have the Bill Cipher statue.
Oh, I was gonna mention that. You mentioned that to me one time. I remember.
I did.
You did.
I really want to go there.
Yeah, I've never been there before.
Me neither, but it's on my bucket list.
Yeah. Where have I've traveled to many places. Like I said, I couldn't think of anything. So, yeah. Nick always gets annoyed when I answer every question too, so we can just move on since you answered.
What? Eli, I would like you to answer every question as well.
Well, it depends on the question. Like for pets, if I just say my dogs every single time, that would get redundant.
Yeah, I think your dogs are kind of lame.
What? Wait, actually, why?
Not actually. I just think they're not as good as mine.
That's not true. You gotta get you. May is like the perfect dog. You gotta get attached to May. She's.
That's not your dog.
I know, but if you like live with her for 2 years, with them, both of them for 2 years, then you get attached to them. So.
I think you're only attached because they're your pets.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, my favorite animal other than my dogs is probably this husky that I know, and his name is Raleigh, and I love him, and he's so fluffy, and I love him.
Raleigh from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's so cool.
No.
Okay. Do you know any good jokes?
Shout out to Raleigh, because I know Raleigh's owner is listening to this, maybe.
Really? Well, who's that?
I might send her the link.
Whoa. Hi, Raleigh's owner. What's her name? I want to...
I'll make her... you know her. I'm not going to mention her specifically on the podcast.
Wait, was she at Tech or something?
She's been to Tech.
Is it, I don't know if
it's a very... Don't say her name or anything. Just, you know who it is, though, probably.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Do you know any good jokes?
I had a good joke earlier today when I was listening to the podcast. I was like, ooh, I have a really good idea for this, and now I just don't remember.
No.
This is so upsetting.
Time to look one up.
No, don't do that. Wait.
I always do.
I have a few jokes that I could say, but they're very like bathroom humor jokes.
Ooh, say them. That's the best kind of jokes.
Okay, yeah, I figured you'd like them.
Of course I would.
Wait, I want to say the skeleton ones first, from the ones from Undertale.
Whoa, I love those jokes.
You gotta use the classic Undertale papyrus jokes, come on.
I did a skeleton of work, or whatever.
Whoa. How does the skeleton patch his roof?
I actually don't know that. What?
Shingles.
Is that a part of the body or something?
The skin that's like on your leg, like the bone on your leg, on your lower leg.
There's a bone in your body called shingles? I didn't know that.
No, it's called a shin. It's called a shin.
Oh, I see now.
And like shingles, you know?
I get it now. I reshingled my roof recently, so that's very relevant. Good job. That was definitely intentional. I can tell.
Yay!
Tell more Undertale jokes.
This is epic. Okay, another joke. Why didn't the skeleton go to the dance?
Because he had nobody to go with.
Good joke. Never talk to me again.
I mean, yeah. Okay, I'll find a funny joke off Google. It'll be very funny.
Oh, why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road?
Ooh, I know this one. You can say the punchline though.
Don't ruin this for me.
Okay.
It got stuck in a crack.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa, my grunkle told me that once. It was very funny. It was hilarious.
You have a grunkle?
Yes, like Grunkle Stan.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wait, is that on?
Huh?
Am I stupid?
What? Why would
Never
you be
mind.
stupid? Huh? Okay,
I don't know.
probably something not relevant. Okay. Let's see. I'm finding a joke. I gotta find only the funniest one.
I'm ignoring people's texts right now. Haha.
Yeah, you're on PodGuy, baby. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I'm on PodGuy, baby.
Good.
I'm gonna say that right now. I actually didn't say that. I'm gonna say I'm on PodGuy.
Gotta include the baby part. That makes it better. Okay, whatever. I don't feel like none of these are that good, so I just won't say a joke because they're not good.
And then I sent the nail care emoji because it's my favorite emoji.
You love that. I thought the bread emoji was your favorite one.
No, Eli, what's your favorite emoji?
Good question. Let me see what my most frequently used one is. Oh, it's the kissy heart emoji.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say the breastfeeding emoji.
That's up. That's up there.
Inside joking.
Not that far up there, but it's on my list of recently used.
In the last PodGuy episode, you mentioned it because you said like, wait, yeah, you mentioned it.
That was in the James one. Favorite emoji.
No, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. I was like, oh, I know that inside joke. Ha ha ha.
James didn't understand it. You guys don't understand it. You're so dumb, viewers. I'm just insulting my viewers.
Pup, if you're listening to this, I love your voice so much. It makes me so happy. I don't know why. I just love Pup's voice.
Oh, I get that. It's kind of relaxing.
I was like cleaning out my closet while I was listening to it, and I'm like, this is just so relaxing. I love Pup's voice.
He never laughs either. Like he can just say something that's just the weirdest, craziest thing, and he just says it with like a totally straight face. It seems. I don't think I've ever heard him laugh, and that just makes what he says so much better.
I love Pup's voice. I want Pup to do covers of songs.
That would be beautiful. That should exist. Hey Pup, you should do covers of songs. All right.
Please do a cover of the song "Hey There, Delilah" by the Plain White T's.
Do it, Pup. Do it.
Please, I'll listen to it every day.
All right.
I'll give you so many views, please.
Wow, I wonder if this is even gonna make it to an hour. We're at 51 minutes. We can make it.
It will. I have 3 other topics.
Oh boy. All right. The next one you're gonna like. You're gonna like this. Have you seen any particularly attractive people lately?
I mean, I'm on a call with one.
Yeah, I hoped you'd say that. That's what I was hoping.
You're welcome.
Is that the only one for now?
No. The other day I went to a thingy with a bunch of my friends, and they're all hot.
Nice.
Shout out to all my friends from place in state. You know who you are. You know who you are, winky face.
I hope they're all listening to this.
I know at least one of them will, because she's the one who owns Raleigh, and I will be sending her the link to this because she asked.
Huh. It's either one of 2 people. I don't know which one. Anyway.
I might just send it to one of my group chats, and then all my friends can listen to it.
Then I'll be famous among Toaster Fire's friends.
Yeah, you will. They all already know you, though, so.
Wow.
You've met like half of them at my birthday.
I guess I mean, I didn't talk to them, but I technically met them.
You met them.
Yeah, kinda. Alright.
Who you were, and I said, he's the string bean guy. It's great.
I guess I gotta say something for this topic. I'll just say Toaster Fire because you said me so.
On every single one of your podcasts, when you ask this question, I'm like, I hope he says me, and you don't, and I get sad.
Because I gotta say a joke answer every single time. It's the thing.
No, you gotta say me.
Well, I just said you. It's you.
I said.
It's you, Josie Toaster Fire.
Hey, don't call me that.
Toaster Josie Fire, Joe's Fire.
Stop it, Elisha.
Sorry, I'll stop.
That's what I thought. I'll start calling you Elisha if you don't knock it off.
No, actually, it's funny when you call me Elisha. I don't like it when Connor calls me Elisha. When Connor called me Elisha at VBS when you weren't there, and I was like, that's weird. I like when he calls me Eli, and I like when you call me anything, so
I think it's weird when I call you Elisha. It just feels weird.
Elisha. I don't even know if I'm technically allowed to say my name on the internet. I hope my parents aren't listening to this, because I know they listen to the Corey Taco Boy one, so haha, we'll see. Anyway.
Elisha's a pretty normal name. I don't think you're gonna get doxxed from your first name.
Yeah.
Don't say your last name.
I won't. Do you have a song in your head currently? If so, what is it? What music? I know you have a lot of music opinions.
I'm trying to think. The last song that was stuck in my head was probably "Woman" from Doja Cat, because I like Doja Cat a lot.
Nice.
Some music that I like is I like a lot of modern pop, because I like listening to the top 40 hits when I can. I was actually thinking about this answer. Okay, so there was a thingy that happened, so I ended up having to go outside a bunch earlier when we had to postpone this recording.
Uh-huh.
And I was like walking around outside, and I was specifically thinking of what my answers to these questions were and rehearsing. I'm not even joking.
Well, now's your time to shine.
Now's my time to shine.
Yeah.
Okay. I listened to Doja Cat. I listened to very like basic like general artists like Shawn Mendes and like Ed Sheeran and I think Tom Holland is overrated.
What? But you said you liked him in the car one time. You said you watched the one movie. Huh?
I watched Uncharted specifically because he was in it.
Yeah.
But I think he's overrated. Like, yeah, he's fine, but he's not, like, totally my type. So I'm like, you know.
Okay. I guess.
I mean, okay. But, like, everyone's in love with him, so I'm like,
That's not exactly music, but I guess.
I prefer Harry Styles. Harry Styles is music. Harry Styles makes music. I like his song As It Was. That's, like, one of his newest songs, and I love it.
Silly Harry Styles.
I listen to Jack Stauber. I love Jack Stauber, specifically the song Benny Worm. That's why I named my worm after Benny Worm.
I remember. I knew that.
I think my...
What? So, you talk.
I think my favorite Jack Stauber song is The Ballad of Hamantha, because I now have it memorized and I love it so much.
I actually know some Jack Stauber songs because my friend Pixel, who I used to be good friends with, he made like animations of Jack Stauber songs, and I like the one with the coffee. I like the coffee one. That one's good. And there were like 2 or 3 songs that I remember from him that were like pretty catchy. So I'm kind of familiar with him.
Listen to The Ballad of Hamantha after this.
Okay, maybe.
And then, no, do it, and then tell me your thoughts on it, because I love it. It's very sad, but very good.
Okay, send it to me, and maybe I'll do that.
I'll send you the animated video of it.
His animated video. I watched some of those, actually. They're, like, weird. One of them was, like, it was, like, claymation. There was, like, a guy in his side had, like, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm saying. But his videos are weird.
I love his claymation. I love it. It's so, like, disturbing and unsettling, but I love it so much.
Wow, that's not my thing.
That's very much my thing. I enjoy it very much.
Nice.
You know, I listen to a lot of music. I listen to anything from, like, rock to Christian to modern pop. I listen to a little bit of rap. I listen to country. I listen to classic hits. You know, just pretty much anything.
That's good. I don't have anything to say about music. I feel like the other person on these podcasts always has music, and I'm like, I have a playlist of songs that make me happy on my channel. Those are songs that I like. So
I love Fireflies by Owl City. It gives me so much nostalgia. I listened to when I was really little, and Connor and I would dance around in our room to it, and we would like pretend to like lyrics to it.
Were you friends then or something?
Yeah, I mean, we're friends sometimes. It just depends.
Aww.
But yeah, it was really fun because we used to share it.
I don't remember.
It's okay. You can cut that out.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, Connor and I would do things. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I like that song because we the only Just Dance game we had for a long time was Just Dance Kids, and so that was one of the songs on it, and we always did that one, and so makes me happy.
I hate Just Dance.
No, Just Dance Kids is a masterpiece.
I hate Just Dance Kids, and I hate Kids Bop.
Kids Bop, that's understandable, but Just Dance Kids is a masterpiece. You can't dislike that.
It's okay. It's not as bad. It's almost as bad as Kids Bop.
Oh well.
It's okay. It's okay.
There's nothing I have to say about music, so.
They ruined the Macarena. Just Dance Kids ruined the Macarena.
No, I think we played different Just Dance Kids, because I feel like there is more than one type of Just Dance Kids, because I remember going to Nick's house one time, and he had like a totally different Just Dance Kids than me, so I don't know. It's weird.
The one I have ruined the Macarena and the Chicken Dance.
The one I have had, I Like to Move It, and a bunch of other songs. It had, It had a song with a bunch of skeleton guys in it. It had the song 7, 8, 9. It was a weird song. Yeah. But we played that a lot. Now we have Just Dance 2021, I think. So my sister played that a couple times.
I have Just Dance 2 and 3. That's it.
I have Kids into 2021.
Okay, wait. Who was it the other day? I think it was Poke who kept like reciting Just Dance. It was like a month ago, and I was like, "Ooh, guys, look, I did so good on Just Dance."
I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah, kind of.
You remember that?
I feel like it was so more than a month ago, but
Poke knew exactly which Just Dance I was playing just by one song.
That's funny. He's the Just Dance expert.
I
gotta get Poke on PodGuy. I never thought of that. Poke's going on PodGuy.
You gotta get Poke on here. Tell him to talk about Just Dance. Also,
of course.
The first half of the like the Mr. Alt one was great. I love listening to him talk about mouth dreams. It was just a real experience.
Mouth dreams. I might review it. Maybe.
I like hearing people's voices, and his voice didn't sound anything like what I thought it would.
You hadn't heard his voice before? He is.
No, fine. I thought he was also like 3 years old. No offense.
I used to not like him that much, to be honest, but
I was 7 until I met him.
Yeah. I used to not like Mr. Alt, but I like him now. He's great.
I like him. He's a silly little guy.
He's silly.
I don't know if he's older than me or not, but he's a silly little guy.
Mr. Alt?
Yeah.
He's 15, he said. I probably, he said that in Eli Guy fan club once, so it's fine to share. It's fine.
Okay. This is fine.
All right, now comments questions. I think there are a couple that I haven't answered yet. Let's see. There definitely are a couple. Every time I do this, I gotta look up PodGuy and then find it, since I'm recording this on my phone, so do it on my computer.
Find it right now.
It's okay, I got it. Wait, I think it looks like there's just one by JoJoy. Question: if you were an animal, what would you be? What would you be? I think I know.
I think I would want to be. I think I would want to be an axolotl.
I knew you'd say that. Silly goose.
I love them. That's what I would want to be. If I was actually an animal, I'd probably be like, I don't know. Probably a weird fish.
Fishes are weird.
Hey, what if I decide to be the host of this from now on?
I mean, you kind of have been a little bit so far, but
good. That was what I was going to try doing. That was how I went into this thinking. Okay.
That was a random thing to bring up.
You a question in the comments. Guys, thank you so much for commenting. I'll be liking all your comments.
Stop! I didn't even answer Wait.
The next question from Dangus Pig is, who is your least favorite guest on the podcast so far?
Oh, I missed the Dangus ones. Do I have to actually answer this?
Yes.
Since you're the host?
Yes, I'm the host.
So just which one is my least favorite person?
Yep. Who do you hate the most out of the people you've interviewed?
None of them. I love all of them. They're great people. Best friends. They're great. They're fun. I feel like you would give an actual answer. Hey, who's your least favorite person that I've had on PodGuy so far?
I don't want to answer, honestly.
Well, I guess I didn't answer. But that's because I didn't have an answer.
I think JoJo should be on the podcast.
Hey, she DM'd me about that. That's gonna happen at some point, definitely.
My favorite one was probably Nick, because he's my favorite person. He's one of my favorite persons.
Oh. So is that?
But I also really like.
Wait.
I liked the Pup one because I liked listening to Pup's voice, and I liked the James one because I like kind of hated James, and then I listened to the podcast, and I was like, wow, I kind of vibe with him.
You like James now? This is huge. This is gigantic.
He's pretty cool.
Whoa! I'm telling James this. I'm actually telling this to James right now.
He gives me misogynist vibes.
Toaster Fire
when I don't know him.
likes you now. There, he knows.
After listening to the podcast.
Is there? No, I couldn't wait. I'm not even gonna see what he responds. Where were we?
The next comment question is from Crazy Nick Gaming.
Ooh.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon
Ooh.
or no?
I get that
and
reference.
Or unlimited games, but no. What? What? Did he have a stroke when he was typing this?
Wait, you don't get that reference? I thought that. What?
I don't know the reference.
It's a reference to Jay Schlatt, your favoriteest human in the history of humans.
Oh, no, and he quoted it wrong because he typed it, would you rather have unlimited bacon or no games, or unlimited games but no games?
No, I think he was, I don't know.
But I love Jay Schlatt.
I know you do.
He's such a great man.
You can stop talking about him now. I would rather have unlimited bacon.
You should grow out your sideburns like Jay Schlatt.
What do you think I'm doing?
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
You should get a gun, Schlatt.
I should get a what? What did you say?
You should purchase a gun.
I'll think about it.
Okay. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, sounds good. I'd rather have unlimited games but no games, to be honest. It just
I agree.
It would be better. It would just be better. That's all I have to say. It would be better.
I agree. My life would be so much better if I had unlimited games but no games.
Yeah.
Such an amazing life.
So
but alas, I just have bacon.
Indeed. And Dangus Pig asks, when will you quit YouTube already?
Yeah, Eli, when will you quit YouTube already?
Let me think about it. I'll probably quit when I get an actual job. But I like my channel because I know I can go back and I can just show my kids and I'll be like, yeah, that was what I was like as a kid. Because our parents, they can't do that. They didn't have the internet. But my kid, I can just go back and be like, yeah, that's what I was like, and I can just show them all the PodGuys, and they can listen to the PodGuys of their dad in their free time. That would be wonderful.
Eli, never quit PodGuy.
Never. I never will.
Please don't. I'll cry.
Yeah. Whoa, James responded to me 3 times. Sorry. Anyways, that's unrelated.
Whoa.
That's all.
I wonder what he said.
I wonder. That's all the questions in the comments, I think.
I have more questions. Okay, wait. Are we done with your questions, like your prompts?
Yeah, the ones that I have.
I have 3 prompts.
Okay.
My first prompt. What are your biggest pet peeves? Tell me about some of your pet peeves.
I don't have any. I'm not one of those people where I can just be like, oh, my biggest pet peeve is. I'm boring. I don't have any. I'm sure you have plenty though.
I love complaining about things. It's one of my biggest hobbies.
I know it is.
Because it's funny and it sparks conversation, and that's what I seek in life. Okay, one of them that I brought up earlier is one of my biggest pet peeves is when Eli Guy says horrible things about perfect things. Okay. Let me change that to more general, or more like a different type of wording. So, one of my biggest pet peeves, because my older sister will do the same exact thing, where there will be a couple in a show, and they are like a great couple. You know, it's so well written. You know, they have so much character development. They have a genuinely like good relationship. You know, in a show, and they're a canon couple. Like it's canon that they are together. But then someone goes out and goes, no, I don't think they're good for each other, or something like that.
Okay. All I said was they were a little overrated. That's all I ever said.
They're overrated, Eli. How dare you? How dare you? I almost bought a shirt with them on it.
I know.
Okay. I think, like, okay, I watched the show She-Ra, and my older sister also watched the show She-Ra. And you know how, okay, so Catra and Adora, that's canon. That's a canon couple. She was constantly being like, no, Scorpia and Catra. And I'm like, no, they're literally canon. Shut up. Sorry, I got really mad about this.
Okay.
And when you said the thing about Lumity, it brought me back. It brought me back.
So that's why you got really passionate about that.
I'm very passionate about it because that's another one of the couples that she said, no, I think that Willow and Luz or something like, I don't remember. I was so mad though.
Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, that was the last thing I wanted you to bring up on this podcast.
I know, I've been waiting specifically for this, to bring this up, to make you upset.
I know.
You said that, and I was like, I'm bringing this up on PodGuy.
Alright. Now that you've addressed it, let's forget about that forever. What else did you want to say?
Let me think of if I have any other pet peeves. I have a pet peeve as an artist for when people will like ask to see my drawings that I don't want to show people. Oh. Like I'll have my sketchbook with me and someone will be like, "Oh, let me see your drawings," you know?
But you just I don't get that, because half the fun of drawing is you get to show other people, and I feel like it's wasted if you don't show anyone.
Yeah, but I have, like, drawings that are, like, personal to me, where I'm like, oh, I'm drawing this because I want to, like, let my feelings out or something like that.
That's fair.
And it's just a way of, like, expressing myself. But I don't want random people who I'm not that close to or I don't know being like, about my drawings. And I'm like, shut up. Or people will criticize my drawings. There's a difference between, like, helpfully, like, giving me tips on drawing, and someone going, like, this is bad, this is wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's constructive criticism, and then there's just people being jerks.
I've seen, like, 2 of your drawings, so I guess I wouldn't know. I've never done that, have I?
No, you haven't. You're fine.
That's good. I'm fine. It's fine.
You haven't done that.
I never draw anything personal. I usually just draw joke things. So I want to share that with the whole world.
Exactly. That's fine.
Yeah. You shared the poop gang drawing. That was. Did you ever finish that?
I never finished that.
No, you gotta finish that.
I think it deleted itself. I think that's why I didn't finish it, because I think it's deleted. I'll have to redo a poop gang drawing.
How does that even happen? How does it delete itself?
I'll draw it in real life on like paper and pencil, so it doesn't delete itself.
Oh, okay. That's
just
good.
In case.
All right. What else was there you wanted to say?
I don't know. Those are the only 2 pet peeves I can think of, but I do have 2 more prompts.
Okay.
If you could have a billboard that said anything on it, what would it be?
Whoa, that's a great question. That should just be a normal PodGuy question. I might make that a question.
I was gonna make a podcast a long time ago.
Whoa.
And that was one of the questions I had on there.
Why didn't you make that? You should make that.
I might just make a podcast. I think that would be fun. I'd have to do it with a co-host because I wouldn't be very good by myself.
Well, of course, yeah. No one makes a podcast by themselves. That would be silly.
That would be so crazy.
You should start a podcast. Make a podcast, and all of your bestest friends can be on it.
I'll make a podcast with someone, so I can have a co-host. So it's me and one other person interviewing a bunch of people.
It should be me. I mean, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Anyways, I mean, I got PodGuy already, so you know.
Exactly. I can have you be my first guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so epic.
Wait, what would you do? Would you like be asking questions on it, or would there just be like what would you do?
I have no idea.
What were you gonna do on that old one you mentioned with the billboard
It
thing?
had a theme. I don't want to talk about it. It was
It had a
yeah, it was a
theme.
weird.
Wait, how old were
It
you?
was it was like a year ago.
A year? Oh, that's not even that long ago.
I think it was last summer or spring that I had this idea. And then I like typed a bunch of stuff up on a Google Doc for it, and then I just never did it.
Well, I guess I know what I'm doing when I lay in bed tonight, speculating about what Toaster Fire's podcast would have been.
It was very weird.
Yeah. But the billboard question. What would you have?
I don't know. I never really thought of my answer to this. What my answer to this question would be. I just thought it would be a good question to ask.
It depends on what mood I'm in, I guess. It depends on what what I really want most in life. Right now, it would probably be give Milo Murphy's Law season 3. That would be what I would want because it needs to get advertised more, and I want that. So,
I think it would be funny to have one obscure word, but with just like in a like basic font, like a solid white billboard with one word in black bold like basic font with a period at the end, all lowercase.
Whoa. If you what word would it be? If you had to pick a word, what would it be?
I'm trying to think of a word that I feel comfortable saying on a podcast that anyone can watch.
Endearing.
Endearing.
Or what's another big word you taught me? Just put platonic on a giant billboard.
That would be funny. That would be funny. In all lowercase on a all white billboard with in black bold font.
Platonic. It's a metaphor.
Platonic.
You just gotta understand it, and then it'll have meaning.
No. You know what I would write? I would write, I know what you did.
I know what you did.
I know what you did.
Well, what did they do?
Exactly. They know what they did. And once I say I know what you did, they'll know.
Maybe it would be better if it was you know what you did, because that makes it more personal. It gets them to think, what did I do? Because they know that they know what it is. So that makes them...
Yeah, but if I say I know what you did, then they'll get paranoid. They'll be like, who knows what I did? I know what I did, but who else knows?
Ooh, maybe it could be, we both know what you did. Then that would...
Yes.
It would be the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
Perfect.
That's seamless.
Yeah. What was that last prompt?
Oh, good pickup lines. Give me your best pickup line or lines. They don't have to be original.
I don't know. What do you got?
Well, I have my regular one, but I'm not gonna use that one because it's a secret. I only use it when I'm actually like using it. I can't tell people because then that would ruin my whole flirting game.
Huh?
Hug.
Wait.
But I have a Minecraft one. You want to hear the Minecraft one?
Yeah.
Roses are red. Or no, wait. It's redstone is red, lapis is blue. I'd trade all my diamonds just to be with you.
Aww. Adorable.
It's so cute. I love it.
Oh.
I saw it on someone's Snapchat story a long time ago, and I loved it.
Wait, I got one. If you were a booger, I'd pick you. I don't know if you've heard that.
I hate that one.
But it's good. It's funny. Nick taught me that.
Hard.
Everything I know, I learned from Nick. I don't know if you knew that, but it's true, and he taught me that.
I knew that.
There was another one. Hey, are you a library book? 'Cause I'm checking you out. Ha ha ha.
Oh, that one's good. That one's better.
That one's good.
That one's better. I would blush if someone told me that.
I'm sure. I would blush if someone told me the booger one.
I wouldn't. I would say that's disgusting.
Noted.
Good.
Oh man, it's almost done. Any last words you want to say to the audience, I guess?
Wait, how long has it gone? How long is it?
Definitely over an hour, like an hour and 10 or 15 minutes, I believe.
I gotta make it longer than Nick's. I gotta get an hour and a half.
Oh,
boy. Nick's was an hour and 32 minutes, I believe. So I gotta get it to an hour 40. I gotta beat Nick. This is a competition now.
Oh, okay. What do you have to rant about?
I don't know. Let me think. Because I rant about things all the time. Eli, what's something I've ranted to you about?
Anteaters. You hate anteaters. Remember that?
Let me talk about anteaters. They're so stupid. I hate them. Okay. First of all, their names are Anteater. Just think about, imagine if every American was called a hot dog eater.
You said burger eater last time. I'm disappointed.
Okay, but hot dog eater is more accurate for Americans.
I guess.
Okay, Eli, what's the food you eat the most?
Oh, probably Cheerios, since I have that every single day.
What if instead of being named Eli, your name was Cheerio Eater?
I would just accept it if that's what everyone called me, like how I've accepted Eli. You know?
If my name was what's a food I eat a lot?
Monster, Peach Monster, whatever you're drinking right now.
I've only had 2 of those, so.
Oh.
That's like if my name was Ice Cream Eater.
I'd call you that.
I would hate my life if my name was Ice Cream Eater.
Okay, Ice Cream Eater.
Stop! No, stop! You're bullying me! Stop!
Now you've just given me a new nickname to call you, along with Quirky McQuirkerson.
That's a good one, though. That one's funny. I love using the word quirky unironically.
Quirky.
I like the word quirky. I like the word zany. I like the word wacky.
Yeah. And
Those
endearing. And platonic. I know that because you taught me them. So, you know.
I should teach you another word. What's another word? Have I taught you the word defenestrate?
What a what?
Defenestrate. I'm pretty sure I taught you that one.
I don't remember what that means. What does that mean, Josie?
Just guess what defenestrate means.
Defenestrate. Defenestrate. It sounds like the word defense. So maybe it has to do with you're getting a bunch of weapons and armor because you're getting ready to defend something or defense. So defenestrating yourself is like getting weapons and stuff because you're gonna defend something. Sure, let's go with that.
This is my favorite word in the English dictionary. Defenestrate. It means the act of throwing someone out of a window.
Hey, you told me that once. You definitely told me that at least once.
I did. I remember. It is my favorite word in the English dictionary because it is so funny that there's a specific word for the act of throwing someone out of a window.
Yeah. It's like how the fear of long words is a long word. I forgot what the word was. Or like how they always make puns with fears, like the fear of words being the same backwards and forwards is the same backwards and forwards. They always have fun with those things. So funny word antics.
That's funny. What's your favorite word that's spelled the same backwards and forwards?
Kayak, because kayak, you know.
What about the word race car?
Oh, that one's pretty basic. Fun too. Oh, I should have said that. That one's fun.
I like race car a lot. Taco cat is pretty basic. Everyone says taco cat.
Yeah.
I saw it on a shirt once. You know.
Yeah, Corey Taco Boy has a Taco Cat shirt. That I remember he used to always wear that one. That was his favorite shirt. Pretty funny.
Eli, I have a question for you.
Oh, what?
Wait, I gotta remember what the question was. I just had the question.
Is it the shower soap thing again?
Oh, that's a good story to bring up. Okay, Eli, you seem like the type of person who would wash their hands after taking a shower.
I've never done it.
Anyone who's listening to this podcast, please agree with me in the comments.
I've never done that before.
Please. Oh, Eli, What's your favorite word?
I don't have one. Never thought about it.
You don't know? What's your favorite word in the English dictionary? You don't have one?
I really don't have one.
Oh, that's upsetting. I thought it was like quirky or something. See, you like that word.
I mean, I don't like it that much. I just use it a lot when I talk to you.
Is your favorite word platonic or endearing?
Platonic brings back memories, so maybe not that one. Maybe
No,
endearing. Endearing is an okay word, I guess.
Like when I call you freakishly tall, but it's in an endearing way.
Of course.
Exactly. Eli, I realized this today, but you are literally my best friend who's a guy.
You told me that like 2 months ago. You didn't just realize that.
No. I just realized it today. But you are my best and closest friend who is a guy.
I know. I remind myself of that fact a lot.
I need to get more guy friends. This is kind of...
It is?
I'm joking. It's not sad. I'm okay with it.
Okay. Anyway.
I have two... I was never friends with guys until I, like, started being friends with you, so...
That's great. And moving on to something else. What else do you have to rant about?
Eli, how many languages do you know?
English and Pig Latin, and a little bit of Spanish, and a tiny bit of German, which is sad because I took a whole year of German, yet I know so very little of it.
That's like me with French. I took French for a whole year, and I know Je m'appelle Josie.
Whoa, what does that mean? That had your name in it.
My name is Josie.
Aw. Wait, no, I know, mein Name ist Elisha. My name is Elisha. Whoa, we know the same thing in the language class that we took for a year. What a coincidence.
That's crazy. I learned more French from being on Duolingo for like 2 weeks than I did doing French class for a year.
That's crazy.
Did you know that in French, like objects have like gender-specific words that you have to use for them?
Wait, German is like that too. I remember that.
I hate that. It makes me so mad. Like, I love in the English language how it's just it. It's just it for all objects, you know?
I know. You gotta worry about you gotta worry about correctly gendering humans and then objects too. Like.
Exactly. Like, every language you can misgender a human, but like when it comes to objects, like it's just so much easier in the English language.
Yeah. I agree. I want to make this longer than Nick's podcast. So what else do you have to rant about?
I was talking about my experience with languages. I know how to count to 12 in German and say pancake.
Ooh.
I know a little bit of French, mostly from watching Hamilton the musical a few times and then going and seeing it at the Orpheum.
Nice.
Then I know Pig Latin fluently, obviously. English, a little bit of Spanish, you know.
Yeah, my dad is good with Spanish. He knows lots of Spanish, and I definitely know more Spanish than German because he always did these Spanish flashcards for us to remember it, and those were fun.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
You know, I don't think you need to learn much of a language to be able to go to the place that language is speaking, because like if I went to Canada I'd have to learn a bit of French, right, because a lot of people there speak French. That's the whole reason I took French instead of Spanish. So I feel like all I need to know how to say is like, do you speak English? I don't speak French. What my name is, obviously, and like where's the bathroom.
True. You could just write down the sentences you need to know.
Yeah, what if they don't read English, though?
Yeah, true. Sorry, my sister just came in. Anyways.
You should actually kick your sister in the shin.
No, it's okay. She left already, so it's fine. She might still be listening, but probably not.
You should do it. Wait, which sister?
Joy.
Okay. Don't kick her. I like her. Actually, I like your older sister too.
Do you like Isaac?
No, your older sister, I said.
Yeah, I know. But do you like Isaac?
I like Isaac. He's cool. I like your siblings. They're pretty cool.
Wow, you like my family way more than yours. Probably because you're not stuck with them always.
Yeah. Well, your family is kind of better than mine, though. So, in my opinion, but you know.
That might be true, but I wouldn't know for sure.
Yeah. I like Anna because when we went to tech and we were both on kitchen team when she was the rectora, we talked a lot and it was really cool.
Yeah, I remember always seeing you just laying next to her and just ranting about probably lots of things in the way you do.
We were talking about dress codes being unfair to women versus men.
Anna told me about a lot of the things about that, but I'm not getting into that on silly PodGuy.
I have so many opinions about that, but I won't get into it right now.
Yeah, no one subscribes to us talking about dress codes at tech for PodGuy, so
Exactly.
yeah.
I think the idea of tech is good. I think it was a good idea, but it's kind of a little bit cultish.
Kinda, with the thing in the morning. That's obviously.
The waking up in the morning thing is very cultish. I think the thing with the fire.
Yeah.
The thing with the fire kind of terrified me the first time I went.
I remember when I first went to tech, I was like, that was pretty fun, but there were some improvements that could have been made. Like, I don't remember all the specific details I mentioned, but I remember thinking maybe because one of the ideas was that we weren't gonna pay attention to the actual clock and we were just gonna we have this much time, and I was like, maybe because you can still kind of just tell what time of the day it is based on like what meal you had last. So I was thinking you should just have like random meals, or like, I don't know. That was a dumb idea looking back, but I don't know. I specifically remember thinking that when I came home from the first tech. So
I remember. Okay, so they sometimes do it. They can't really do it as well at the one church that they do once a year instead of twice a year. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the one church, it's much bigger, so they can't cover up all the windows and doors and stuff. But they used to cover up every single window and every single door, so you couldn't see outside at what time it was.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that was pretty cool. But then they don't do it anymore. So they didn't do it when I went through, and that was one of the things I was looking forward to. Because all my older siblings went to tech, so I knew a lot of the spoilers about things.
Wow, Connor's gonna go to tech. That's a weird thought.
Not until after we age out, probably.
Probably. Oh well. Tech. Silly.
You think you're gonna come back as an adult? I mean, you can't really say much now for that, but do you think you'd come back as an adult?
Probably. I mean, unless I got like a really involved job or something. But if my life stays as uneventful as it is right now, then yeah, I'd have no reason not to come back.
Eli, do you think we're still gonna be friends when we're adults?
I have a lot to say about that, and I don't want to get into it.
Okay, I hope we are. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Anyway.
That would be pretty epic. I think that would be pretty epic.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is that longer than Nick's? Do you think?
Maybe.
I guess
maybe.
I would.
How long is the recording on?
I would know better than you. Well, this is in two different clips, so this one is 35 minutes long, but the first one was like 56. So I guess this is about as long as Nick's. But you gotta beat him.
Nick's was 1 hour and 28 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you think you think this one's longer?
Probably. I mean, do you wanna stop now or?
Only edit out what I told you to edit out, okay? Because some things you gotta edit out because I don't want to get canceled.
All right, I promise. Yeah,
I said some pretty cancelable.
She said very cancelable things. Her whole career would be dead. All right.
I would never get that job that I wanted.
Any last words you want to say to the audience?
Yeah, eat fresh.
Eat fresh, baby.
Eat fresh.
Oh, I'll think of something on the spot.
And remember, do drugs, kids.
Yeah, do drugs.
Do drugs, don't do your homework.
I've got one. Just because someone has a different opinion than you doesn't mean you should hate them. And sometimes you need to keep in mind that things that you say mean more to certain people than you think. So if you say something to someone, even if you think it's in a joking way, it could really hurt them and it could really keep them down for like a long time, because you might be saying it to a person that thinks of you very highly. So be careful what you say to specific people, because it could ruin their day and their emotions.
Eli, do you need a hug?
Give me a virtual hug.
I'll give you a virtual hug right now.
Hugs.
There you go.
Cool. Perfect. All right, I think that's all. Thanks for watching, and say it with me.
Thanks for watching my podcast.
It's my podcast,
You'll see me
silly
on every
Willy.
episode.
Well, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.